What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to American Farming, and welcome back to the BTO Farming Series. Last video, I honestly don't really remember what we did. I think we finished corn harvest, then we started working on fertilizer. Well, today we're still working on fertilizer. Now, if you come over here, we have a big spring tillage team right here. We have the original quad here, the 9380 on the high speed, which you guys didn't know, we actually purchased that. Then we have the big bad 715 on the Lando cultivator. That's going to be a heck of a setup. Then we have the T9 700 on the Lando Ripper, as well as having the Magnum 380 on the 36-row planter. So we're kind of out of horsepower because we have our other 36-row planter we still need to get going. Don't have it out of the shed because don't have enough horsepower. Or the Magnum 305, which normally runs it, it's actually on the slurry tanker, all in slurry. So I guess that's something we might need to invest in, is another bigger tractor. I don't really want to spend the money right now, but if I have to, I guess. Ooh, we actually could buy a road track here. That would be pretty sweet. And we could buy a Delta track too. Honestly. That's a big 600 Steiger there. But until, I guess, I really want to buy another big tractor, I guess I don't really know what to do. But I guess we'll just have to swap stuff around. We could take one of these tractors off. I don't really one of these implements, but I don't really want to. So we might just leave them on. Unless that high speed, how much does that high speed need for horse? Probably quite a bit. If I'm doesn't say, I don't know, 350. So 350. Technically, this could pull it, this Magnum, but we don't need that Magnum to pull it. We have the 280 Magnum over there, which is kind of useless, honestly. But I guess we might as well get this big dog out in the field, get repping. Okay, hopping the T9 here, throw her in first. And shift her up. Dang, I don't know if I'll be able to get out of this way. Might want to squeeze through here. There we go. Stupid phone calls, I tell you. We are doing some fertilizing right now. We have started spraying, so that is a plus. Okay. Fold her out here. Get her lined up. Drop her down. Oh yeah. I like this T9. It's a pretty good tractor. Just gonna hop out, make sure everything's doing its job correctly. I'd like those shanks to run a hair deeper, but I don't think they are going to. That's leaving a very nice texture. Wow. Look at that difference. Jeez, that's fancy. I guess, guys, if you guys are looking for a heck of a ripper, go get yourself a Landau. Anyways, we gotta go. Wow, I cannot talk today. Anyways, we got more work to do. Okay, so back in the cab here. We're gonna put her into first. I think that's all we can run her in. I think they'd be working it too hard if we run it in second. Yeah, we have a budget going into second. Somebody commented and said a few videos ago, new equipment, it's a waste of money and it's junk. Now, we don't run new equipment on our farm. We rather run old school. It's cheaper too, so. But new equipment's junk. It's not worth the money. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Like, I get it, you know. But would you rather plow let's just say a 1,000-acre field with a 12-bottom plow, or get it all knocked out with a 60-foot cultivator, or 60-foot, or like a 40-foot ripper, like something like this? And like, yeah, I know this stuff is a lot more expensive, but at the same time, it's not, you have a less chance of it breaking down and all that kind of stuff. So new equipment's not necessarily junk. It's pricey and whatnot, and it sometimes might not be worth the money if you can go buy something that's 10, 20 years old for cheaper. But yeah, those people that think new, I don't really care what your opinion is. Like, if you think old equipment is just junk, old farm equipment, once again, not junk. If you can get it to run properly, like function good, run equipment good, who cares? Like, in Michigan, there's a guy downstate that's running, Challengers, and I'm gonna tell you right now, he's at least running over 5,000 acres, and he's still running 70s, 80s, 90s equipment. It's like that stuff. It's still runnable and it holds up pretty good if you take care of it. Anyways, enough talking. We got more land to work. Okay, got our first little headland done. I just got a call from Jim. The sprayer actually blew a hose, so that's fun. So I gotta go see if the big bad dealership's got anything. Yes, I'm actually gonna park this here. Take the keys out of it because I don't trust people these days. At my luck, I'd have somebody take it, wouldn't know how to drive it, put it right into the river. But I'm gonna take this truck, yes, even though it's hooked up to the trailer, because I don't really feel like walking close to the farm. Make sure actually nobody's coming here quick. And then, yeah. Go forward. Oh yeah, we're about out of fuel too, so might try to grab some fuel. We'll get on here quick. I know this is heavy on this Ford, because Fords can't pull anything. They're junk. I'm just joking. I actually like Fords. I'll take Fords any day over Chevy. Chevy, like the K30s, K20s, K10s, they're good looking trucks, Not trying to be rude to Chevy people. Okay, we're gonna pull up in here. And I don't want to be that guy, so I'm just gonna park over here. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go see if they have that hose. Okay, let's go see if they got it. Okay, thanks, Bill. Appreciate that, bud. Yep. Hopefully, don't see you again in the next few weeks, but yeah, hope to see you soon, bud. Yep, take care, Jim. Did I just say Jim? Wow, I cannot talk today. Anyways, I'm gonna set this. Well, I better not set it there. Where am I gonna set it? Actually, just put it in this toolbox here. There we go. And we'll hop back in the Ford. Okay. Get back on the road. Our trip in town isn't done yet because gotta stop at the co-op because I have to pay them some fertilizer. I have to give them some fertilizer money. So yeah, there goes $1,000 less leaving the old co-op. And no, that's not our final stop. Gotta stop into RCC. Probably could have pulled in that driveway, but I guess we're just gonna pull into this one. Need to get a new carburetor for the dirt bike. The carb for the dirt bike, the carburetor that was on it, was just getting pretty bad. And then I also might pick up some new rims for this truck. I don't know. We'll see what new rims cost. But anyways, probably gonna have $50 less in my bank account. Okay, well, there's that carburetor. If you guys don't know what carburetors are, it basically just filters all the gas, and it seems to be a really common spot on garden tractors for gas, that seems to be a really common spot on garden tractors to have an issue, because the carb cleans the gas. Well, if, let's just say, you quit running that, let's just say you quit running that lawnmower, garden tractor, well, that gas and that carb's just going to sit, and it's eventually going to get all disgusting and whatnot. I pulled the carb out of my Alice Chalmers the other day, my 912, and I don't know what in the world it was, but it was white like powder. Like, it literally looked like flour, like baking flour. It was nasty, and it stunk awful. I mean, it was bad. So long story short, I'm gonna have to get a new carburetor for that in real life. Kind of need to go this way because that's where the sprayer is. Another day, another dollar. Okay, let's see here. It's not this one because I don't see it leaking. What's this middle one right here? Okay, should be easy to get. Wait, no, that's just, no, never mind. I don't know why. No, it must be this one then. Okay. Well, let's get this hose here.
2,000 years later.
Well, after only a couple of hours of dinking around, we finally got her back to going here. So that's good. Well, almost done here, so that's a plus. And in real life on our farm, we don't spray. We try to stay as organic as possible. A lot of people are probably going to argue that with me, that organic isn't the way to go. Spray, you know, just chemical. We don't really just, we used to, but once you find out like what's actually in it, it's just not really good because you really think about it. Let's just say you feed your cows that corn and you spray it on it. Well, that chemical is gonna get in the cow, like in its, you know, in its blood and all that crap. When you go to, you know, let's just say you take that thing to the butcher and you go butcher it, or you have them butcher it. Well, that's in your hamburger. So it's just certain things like, yeah, I don't like corn for like if you're feeding corn to, like, let's just say like for like the deer plots, like, and if you like shoot, let's just say you go deer hunting and you don't eat the meat or anything, yeah, that's, you know, different, you know. But like soybeans, like somebody was being rude to a farmer I watched and say, love soybeans, but I don't like how you're putting chemical down. And they weren't putting chemical down. They were doing just a bunch of other, like, just big, nasty, rude comment, basically. And so I went on there and I replied and I said, no, that's not, they're not using chemical. They literally mentioned it in the video. You know, like, not all spraying's bad. Like, in certain parts of Michigan, there's guys that spray water on their fields. Like, when it gets, like, if there's a drought, they'll spray water down on their corn, and that'll help their corn. Or you can do liquid fertilizer, which that's always a good one. But I guess let's just get spraying more. Sprayer seems to be running pretty darn good here, up and down these corners as I take out the tree. Really, employee? Sorry if you heard those gosh darn dogs barking. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching today's video. A little bit shorter, but hey, still a video, I guess. But anyways, like I said, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're on the way to, I didn't mean to do that. But anyways, we're on the road to 200 subscribers. I think that's possible with all you guys watching right now, likes and subscribes. But anyways, thanks for watching. This is Badger Creek Farms out.